As seniors, they led their team to a fourth consecutive Wesco championship. Ryan and Willy played singles the entire season and joined forces as a doubles team for the postseason. It was their first time playing doubles together. As a doubles team, they went undefeated in Wesco, districts, and the state tournament, not dropping a single set. One more time. Not dropping a single set in the entire postseason. They defeated Bellarmine Prep for the 2008 4A State Tennis Championship. Willie couldn't be here tonight, but I'd like to read something that he sent. I am honored and humbled to be among the class of athletes to be inducted into this year's Hall of Fame. Unfortunately, I am unable to appear in person as I am currently in Philadelphia. First, I want to thank my brother Charlie, who is also an Edmonds Woodway Warrior and is hopefully sitting in the audience, for introducing me to the sport, and my parents for their unconditional support. Second, I want to thank Coach Chris. Many of the lessons Coach Chris taught me have transferred from the tennis court into my personal and professional life. He emphasized preparation, showing up and playing your hardest. He challenged us to do the little things right all the time. Above all, he placed a premium on integrity and humility. Coach Chris never stressed winning, but a habit of winning naturally followed. These two gentlemen are the first to be inducted, the first tennis players to be inducted into the Edmonds Woodway High School Hall of Fame. I would like at this time to invite Coach Dan Christ and Ryan Cho to be recipients as new inductees. Ryan Cho and Willie go into the Edmonds Woodway High School Hall of Fame.
I also didn't really have a speech prepared. First of all, I'd like to thank the committee and everyone in this room. It's an honor. I looked at everyone's achievements and saw that they had to double space ours because of how small our list was. And now it's really humbling to see the company that we've joined. So naturally, there are people I'd like to thank. First and foremost, my mom. She got me to hate tennis, and I just wanted to beat her after she kept, when I was a kid, she would take me out on the court and say, "Oh, nice shot," returning all of the shots that I feel like I should have won. And you should see the damage I've done to those rackets. And to this day, it's difficult for me to speak while playing tennis because of nice shot. And of course, thank Mr. Chris. Not a guy that you want to pick a fight with. I remember being in the elevator at the state tournament and trying to be as authoritative as I could. I'm going to play in these shorts because these are what I practiced in. And just looks at me, he's like, "No, you're not playing unless it's purple, white, or green." And then I just looked down. I don't know what else to expect. And of course I have to thank Willie. He pretty much dragged me to this. Without him pulling me out of bed at 7 in the morning on Saturdays to play, and just just pushing me in general, always being better than me. And one other thing, always had a little bit of animosity towards Mr. Chris for cutting me from varsity my freshman year in favor of a senior, but I understand why he did it, so had fun in JV. Then my sophomore year, right when me and my partner made #2 doubles, he decided, why not shake it up? Let's shake up all the doubles teams. And then I played exhibition for the rest of the season. But, yeah, this kind of guy he is. It was a lot of fun, and I am, again, humbled to be a part of all of this. I didn't know what to expect, and it's overwhelming.
First of all, just let me say, it's time to let it go. You're the only person that holds on to stuff longer than me. I'd also like to say, just to all the other athletes, the honorees that are here tonight, how much it means to me as a coach to hear you guys reminisce about this. It really makes it seem worthwhile. That's why we do it. I do want to correct one thing and just share a little anecdote with you. When they said that Willy and Ryan had played doubles for the first time. That's not true. You may not know, you may not remember this, and Willy probably doesn't know that I heard it. But Willy played at the state tournament in doubles the year before with Scott Sheldon, whose dad, Doug, is here tonight. And they made it to the semifinals of the tournament. And they were literally a half an inch from going to the finals. When at match point, Scott's return to serve hit the top of the net, popped up in the air, and fell back on his side. Half inch more, nobody's getting that ball. And again, Scott and I think are the only two people who remember that. They went up to get their trophy after making it to the semifinals and got their photo opportunity, had their plaque handed to them, shook hands, and Ryan was there to watch that match. And Willy walked off the stage, walked up to Ryan and said, we start practicing for next year tomorrow. And they did. And there is nothing more rewarding than seeing two athletes work as hard as they did and get rewarded for it. And the proudest moment of my history as an athlete or a coach was watching them get that state championship. It was amazing. Thank you.